Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome ye all to part 4 of Path of Exile Delirium on the Xbox One X. Where exactly we were at the end of part 3, and we're going to crack straight in and get to Prisoner's Gate. However, just going to spend this point we've got, I think. I was going to wait till we had 2, but I just feel it burning a hole in my pocket. So, right, what did I decide I was going to do here? We were going to go up here and we're going to try and get these 2 Dex and Intelligence. It's a 30. It's a plus 30 on each of them. Not to mention another 2. So it's 4 points for me to spend. 3 after this to get. So that'll be another 20 strength between those 2. Plus 30 Dex, plus 30 Intelligence, and that should keep us covered on the other 2 sides for a while. We're not going to use much of that stuff, but it just keeps us covered. And then we'll come back down here and start doing all this stuff again. Seem reasonable? Lock it in, and let's go. Okay. Let's work the grid, people. Come toward my totem, thank you. It's not going to take us long to get leveled up in this area. Yeah, this big guy's doing me head in. Cool, what do we get here? The bastard sword. That's a 2-hander. Oh, no one told me I could get a bastard sword. Come on now. It's not as good as what we've got on though. And it's only a white. And it's got green on it, which is no good to us. I think we'll leave all that stuff there. Somebody's spitting the old balls at us from back here.
Brute.
Yes, that's a little quest, isn't it? Thaumetic seal. Thaumetic seal even. Stop nibbling at me. We need an item to open that up. Glorious! Another one already. I love the music in this game, it's awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot about Leap Slam. Ah! Oh, nice, I love that move. Forgot how much it was good, how much I enjoyed that move from last time I played it. I think I had it with a Templar. Didn't see that coming, did you? Seems to be giving me an awful lot of whites all of a sudden, even when I beat the big uns. Oh, what? Do love a bit of a strapped leather. So we've got Ship Graveyard. Ghostly. I don't know whether to do it now or come back to it. I think we'll come back to it. Let's get this area cleared out first. Can we jump up? Oh, we can as well. Lovely. It's one good reason to have it. What's happening here? Oh. Oh, I see. It's me being stupid. Oh, there's actually 6 sets you can have. Really? Jesus Christ. I think I missed a trick there, I think. So you can actually have 12 moves on the go. This is circling back round to the beginning again, but we didn't do the middle part, so... Oh, hello. I think I did this at the wrong time, really. Trying to find these early on might be the idea. Oh, it's all about evasion, that one. I wore those in the last one. The pirate hat. Well, to be fair, since we're right next to a waypoint, might as well dive back again and then go straight to the ship graveyard.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Actually, we might as well turn this into Navali. There she's there.
Is it choice that carries you here, or is it fate? I see a need in you. A need to peer into your future. A need to follow the right path. But your future has already been cast. So open your mind and embrace it. Long ago, my people called me a Hatungo, a wise woman. Now they call me a revenant.
The wise woman?
It's not my fate to return to the Mother of Death just yet. For now, I stand with one foot in this world, and the other foot in the realm of the dead. I'm an inquirer of the living, and an interpreter of death. I sense you have questions. For a gift of silver, I will answer them. But you seek more than answers. Riches. The metal softens beneath the stone, reshaping with great ease.
Right, you are. Well, that got rid of the coin, or it should have done. Yeah. Get as little sidey quests while you're running around. God damn it. Ooh, hello. Thought it was going the right way. I sort of was. Sort of. I bet if I took that cloak off, we'd look ridiculous. That's what happened with the other playthroughs. I thought it looked awesome, and then I took the cloak off, it just looked awful. We have got a point to spend, but I think I'll save it.
Is this your land I walk upon?
There was a waypoint straight away. Thank you.
Is gone. Our king has taken our finest 500 warriors and descended into the depths of Wakeblast. He spoke to us of a vision, a gift from the ancestors. Now has been deceived. The vision was a gift from the Black Spirit. It has conquered Khan. The Black Spirit has conquered the Karui way. Hyrie has made ready her canoes. We will take those that are left, 500 forgotten families, and carry them back.
Can't find anyone to fight.
Back to Namakanu. Khan's promises have led us into nightmare. Hyrie will lead us back to the dawn.
Well, we've got a nice amulet out of it. It's got regeneration. We can identify that. Might be quite good. But we're going to have to sort out the dexterity first, because we used a dexterity amulet to put this chest piece on that we've got on. There's another door up here. The ship graveyard cave. Let's just do it while we're here, eh? I think you can end up in here for a while if I remember rightly, which means you end up having to do half of this top bit again anyway. Might as well go in. Greater mana flask. Shit. The hell did he go? There is only one path.
Ancestors watch over.
Glorious! That's 2 now. Now that should be enough to get us the strength and the intelligence, and then we just need one more to get the mind you. Could get the dex first so we can take that necklace off right enough. Then the next point we spend will be on the intelligence. It's locked in, people. It's locked in. Oh, challenge complete. Gear up. Have a combined number of 200 or something. That was. So we had an amulet. Oh. Oh, did I sell it? Oh, for God's sake, Stephen. I picked up an amulet that was a dex amulet. It was a yellow one as well. Not a dex amulet, a yellow amulet, but never mind, looks like I sold it by mistake. So that's a greater mana, and that's a greater mana. And that's a large, and that's a superior large. So I assume that they are bigger. 94, and that's 120, yeah. We can actually convert those into very good ones, actually. I was waiting to get them as big as possible before we changed anything. That's still a medium, we could do with that getting bigger. Madam. Big exclamation mark up here. Slave girl. They dead. That's the All Flame. Yes, yes, yes. We may come across a captain, well, a pirate. He wants that. If I remember rightly. Ship graveyard, really? So there's two entrances to it then. Looks like. There was a little section over here that I didn't get to, so look. Ooh. Ballista totem support. Supports any bow or wand attack skill. Alright. Not for me then. But still, we should be able to get some coin for it. Same place, isn't it? Yeah. Two doorways to the same place, I say. How extraordinary. Cavern of Wrath, blimey, there's a few caverns around here. Another exclamation mark. Yeah, Captain Fairgraves, something like that. Fairgraves or something.
Calm stands before us and looks out to the raging sea. He sings, calls, screams to our ancestors to come to our aid. He offers them gifts of old, a feast of heart and mind, muscle and marrow, cooked in the fire and rock of this angry land. We have not practiced these ways in so many years. Only in the darkest of times, most desperate of times, do we perform these oldest of rituals. Only here and now may we sacrifice and consume our own. Only in our King can we trust this return to our ancient selves.
Kaum bowed to Kitava? He betrayed us.
Okay. I think if we go up to the Waystone and then back round again, Fairgraves is down at the bottom anyway. That music reminds me of the butterfly boss fight in Dark Souls. Well, we are a bit full as it happens. Mallet! That'd be a beast, wouldn't it? If we can get a decent one of them. Big ruddy mallet. I think that's what he's holding in it, in the... Mind you, we could power it up. But it's got a green, a blue and a red on it, so it's kind of one of each. Really, we want reds. Now, that said, ours has only got one red in it anyway. So could at least get some support stuff for it. Are returning to town. It's whether or not it'll Uber up to more than our axe. At least show off Ubering up a weapon, taking it from a standard to a exotic or whatever.
Merveil dwells in the caves beyond the wrecks, at the head of Sirens Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues to return the favour.
Never going to use that totem support. Support any bow or wand attack, yeah, skill. Oh, that was the amulet there. I knew I hadn't sold it. Silly boy. Got mana, yeah, 29% mana regeneration and all that, but we've now got our extra dexterity, so we can put that straight on. Yeah, that was plus 24 dexterity. Don't know why I held on to that. Anyway, keep it. So, if we take a normal weapon like this, which has got 14 to 29 damage on it, which could be increased by Ubering it up, but let's try it. Let's just have a go. That reforges the number of sockets. Upgrades a normal item to a random rarity, so it could be a blue or it could be a yellow. Enchants a magic item with a new random modifier. That's not a magic item that we've got. Upgrades a normal item to a rare item. I think, is it rare yellow or is it blue? I think it's yellow, isn't it? Or is it exotic that's yellow? Well, we'll try it anyway. Let's do it anyway. So we're going to use one of those. And we're going to slap it onto this and see what we get. Woo! Sadly, it's not brought our physical damage up. However, the elemental damage is 3 to 42. So it could balance out, you know. It's a level 14 item. It's called the Kraken Grinder. Oh, it adds 42 lightning damage. Increased attack speed by 5%. Plus 1 mana gained on kill. 29% increased elemental damage with attack skills. It's pretty nice, that. It loses a 47% increased physical damage, though. So we'll try it. We'll give it a whirl. We'll take that off of there and put it onto there. And for the time being, we'll throw our axe into here. So we can get it back. Ooh, beast. Let's get rid of the coin.
Tell your future. Fire rains down across the land. Beware the path you take.
Back we go. I guess it depends if the lightning does damage to everyone irrelevant. Some of the enemies in that cave were lightning enemies, weren't they? Or in the open were lightning enemies. Liking that hammer, very nice. Fairgraves, I think it is actually. Captain Fairgraves. Pretty sure we read that, didn't we?
Calm stands before us and looks out to the raging sea. He sings, calls, screams to our ancestors to come to our aid. He offers them gifts of old, a feast of heart and mind, muscle and marrow, cooked in the fire and rock of this angry land. We have not practiced these ways in so many years. Only in the darkest of times, most desperate of times, do we perform these oldest of rituals. Only here and now may we sacrifice and consume our own. Only in our King can we trust this return to our ancient selves.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So, what am I doing here? Apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathus, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it, the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Till I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting.
Well, as it happens,
All flame, my blessed damned Allflame. Oh, you want your moment in the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the Allflame to give life, it must first be kindled with life. And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have. Name.
Yes, me.
And that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts.
Starting to sound more and more like the Emperor.
Word.
Ooh, I say.
You, Fairgraves. Your death will be much celebrated.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how that levels up. The Iron Staff. See, the staff needs intelligence, which is why I think it's sort of linked to the magics a little bit. We're not far off getting our intelligences and what have you, but once we got our plus 30 intelligence, we'll be alright with that, but not at the moment. I mean, you know, there's nothing necessarily saying that you have to go with a two-handed weapon, but that's what the Mauler seems to be suggesting you do. Or Marauder, should I say. What was the name of that quest? The Sirens Cadence. Or Cadence. The Marooned Mariner. Sounds like a pub to me. Right, well, there's a little bit over here we've not sunk our feet into over these easier parts. Just the water's edge, is it? There we go. Summons a totem that has an aura which regenerates life for you. Nice. Don't think I ever used that in the last one. I like the totems that kick some ass, people. I was just about to say, well, that covers that, and then they popped up. Well, there's nothing else down here. Let's get ourselves back to... Hang on a minute, there's a door at the bottom and there's a door at the top. Oh no, there was two ways in and out, was it? Oh no, it was a second cavern, that's fine. Ah, went to the wrong one. What is that all about? Come on now. I don't know, people, eh? Couldn't have taken the longest path round to it either. Well, it's definitely not the one in the middle, because that's the shop. Yeah, I should have known by the waypoint, to be fair. So this section will most definitely have Prisoner's Gate, wasn't it? Yeah. Should most definitely have reset. Amount of time we've spent in there. I think it's about 15 minutes or so that it stays with what you've discovered, and then after that you've got to rediscover it all. Plus, I don't think they're always the same either. I think they're different each time you go in. Doesn't matter. It's all extra XP. The enemies come back. Oh, nice. That totem's now got a massive mauler like I have. Big hammer. Well, that didn't lead to much, did it? That ship graveyard. Strong box. Whoa. Jesus. Not a huge amount of what I want, but a couple of things. Currency mainly. Orbs, scrolls. A large life flask blue. Hang on a minute, where's my health going now? Can replace that one. Surgeon's large life flask of dousing. Lovely. Ooh, level up's close, level up's close. Couple more kills should do it. Okay, maybe a bit more than a couple. Transmutation orb, thank you. Glorious. Clear all? What does that do? Hold to clear all. Oh, is it just clearing what's on screen maybe? Right, let's have a look. Let's get our passive locked in for our intelligence and then we can move on. Plus 30 intelligence, lovely, locked in. Right, next time we're going to be back down here doing our Uber stuff. However, oh. There's an Uber ring there, which you can have a look at. Strapped leather. Yeah, the really exotic stuff we're getting is never for us, is it? 32 dexterity, which we've got, to be fair, I think, haven't we? No. But it's all about evasion, that one. So nothing to be worrying about in the inventory at the minute, apart from we could do we're going back and selling the stuff. Cold resistance plus 90 dexterity, not much good to us. Plus 10 to maximum life, plus 7% cold resistance, plus 1 mana gained on kill. Mana on kill might be helpful. But the rings we've got on are pretty pointless anyway, so might as well just stick it on. Pretty sure that's the way in, isn't it? Not anymore. Well, we can use this to dive back and sell our bits. Hang on, let's do that quickly. We will find the way forward in this part, people. Yes, we will.
Yes?
Oh, there's the Iron Staff. Yeah, that's right. It was the Iron Staff I was going to have a look at, wasn't it? Stop that. Goes up to 44 damage. But the one we're using goes up to 42. Its minimal damage is actually better than the mallet. Item level's a bit lower. Yeah, I mean the one we're holding is all about strength. That's a bit of strength and a bit of intelligence. 18% chance to block attack damage while wielding a staff. Plus 15 to strength though. Stun duration, accuracy. Might hang on to that, stick it in the... Stick it in the chest. Highly unlikely I'm going to use that. Mind you, we've got empty slots, but I don't think I'll be using that anytime soon. Stick it in there.
Fairgraves was a good man, fine explorer. He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse, usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to many. Could be ashamed to spoil a good hero.
Oh, come on, he's just given me a skill point, you beast! I knew I liked you, Bestel. Right, let's crack straight into this slot then. Two-handed melee damage, yes please. It's really there's only two ways to go if we're going down the way, and it's that way and down or that way. And that's all to do with life and accuracy and critical strike chance. That's versatility. Oh, look at... What am I on about? Look, there's plus 20 to dexterity and intelligence in that one there. How did I miss that? What a muppet. And a plus 10 to strength. Oh, I'm tempted to go down here now. What's this one? Warrior's Blood regenerates 1.8% of life per second. Yeah. So this could be handy for us, taking a lot of melee damage, and then we could move over to the armour. Right, I'm definitely going to go down that way once we've finished this circle. Because the rest of this circle is not for us, it's one-handed. So, let's get that first. I think. Life. Accuracy. Let's do it. Right, we've got a plan, people, we've got a plan. I was a bit humming and hawing about what to do after these next couple anyway, so that's good. That's really going to pick those dexterities up by another 20 for intelligence and dex. It's going to take them up to 74 and 87. Although the dex is only that high, I think, because we've got an item on that's lifting up a little bit as well. Lock it in. Hang on a minute, I'm confused. We seem to have missed something in the ship graveyard. Oh, unless that just activated. It might well just have activated. Whispers of Agonies and Marooned dead. And that's Prisoner's Gate. We're just going to get to Prisoner's Gate first, because I feel like we've not seen it all. As it happens, I think travel to Marveils Caverns is in the ship graveyard. But let's just get around this area, fully get it done. Although we are doing some of it a second time I should say. Not going to do the XP any harm. Ring of Regret, what was that? Oh, Orb of Regret. Grants a passive skill refund point. Oh, refund point, right. Its name says it all, really, I suppose. Oh yeah, the Thaumetic seal. Forgot about that. Don't know, there are some things like that though that you couldn't quite do straight away. I think some things you need to come back and do later once we hit our areas. Perhaps. Oh, I'm now thinking that maybe we did do most of this area. Okay, well the only section... Where are we on this thing? I can't see for... Oh, there we are. I think we're as close to the ship graveyard anyway, might as well just walk to it. It's as broad as it's long. Assuming that is the ship graveyard, I'm sure it is. There's only 2 doors on the map. We might be able to use the... Well, let's see what we get. Oh, bloody hellfire. That's all kicking off a bit, isn't it? Raining from the sky, that. Wonder if this is part of the new quest then. Wasn't doing this the first time we came in. Travel to Merveil's Caverns, yeah. Right, that's the ship graveyard. Feels somewhat like I've missed a bit of a trick here. Because we went right around this area and I didn't see anything called Merveil's Caverns. That's my thing, then. Nice. Yeah, well, we're in the right place. Well, I think we are. I mean, there's a question mark there, which means... Yeah, it's got to be ship graveyard on. It's not ship graveyard cave. It has to be in here. These are also flashing, though. Ah! Merveil the Siren is luring sailors. Yeah, there it is. It's showing me. So that's where, yeah. So it is the question mark we need to find. Find her and kill her. That's it. So we're in the right place. I just need to find the bloody cavern. Oh, where are you, Merveil? She's not very good at luring people in if I can't find her. Ah, here we go. I've certainly got a doorway up here. Whether it's one of... yeah, it's a ship again. Yeah, it's the ship. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is the way. That was the way in, wasn't it? Let's try going right. Oh, good lord. Where is she? Well, there's top right, which I haven't looked into yet. But it could just be a little corner, that. Or there's left here. Corner to corner, funk to funky. Well, we know it's not that. It's just going to be a corner of ocean, that, isn't it? Yeah. Cavern of Wrath. What does that leave, though? And we're back at the beginning again. That's just a bit of ocean, isn't it? Right, I'm stuck. Because I can't see anything on this map that I haven't discovered. I've gone edge to edge on that map. I cannot see anywhere I've not been. Ship graveyard. It's a direct join to the ship graveyard. And it's definitely not from the ship graveyard K. I wonder if it's from the cave, the cavern underneath then. You know, that other cavern I discovered, I wonder if it's there. Because that's not actually got a waypoint of its own. Let's give it a whirl. I think it's that one top right, isn't it? Well, it's called a cavern, so maybe. Right, let's not overdo this one. Let's just wait a minute. There is a waypoint. I just what? Did I see this and not actually come in then? Is that what I did? What a muppet. Steve. It's actually called Merveil's Caverns. I've actually written it down and everything. Well, Merveil's Caverns. Never mind. It's our fault for putting me in charge. How have I got all that already? Right, here's hoping it's not too big. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm stuck. Holy shit. That was close. That could be her in there, actually. No. I think we may well get a level up in here with the amount of enemies we're coming across. Interact with a massive shrine. Massive! Glorious! Another one. Vigilant strike. Attacks enemies with a powerful melee strike. That might be good for us. You gain the fortified buff, granting damage reductions and cooldown. Can be bypassed by expending the endurance charge. Requires a melee weapon. Right, let's get our last the last one we're going to take in that circle for now, although we can't have got the option for the 10, but I think we'll go down the way next time. 4% increase to attack speed. Yes, please. Getting good XP for the enemies down here, actually. Could do with some ice resistance. Keep getting frozen. Seems to be a door over here. Cavern of Anger. Don't look back in anger, her to say. Oh, Caverns can wait. She knows it's too late. Well, I think nothing but good can be in a Cavern of Anger, personally. Oh my god, I can't carry an orb. That's slightly disappointing. Oh, you know what? Those boots might be awesome for us. Apart from the sockets aren't very good. Let's dump small flask. What's happening? Why can't I discard that? Oh. Using the wrong button, Stephen, that's right. Really? Thank you. Oh, blimey, that's a nice shiny treasure chest, isn't it? That'd be white. Another door, come on now. Looks like there might be multiple ways round to this this badger. Well, I think this is probably the tail end of it. Marveil's Lair. Bite!
This is not true faith! Fear tastes so sweet!
Whoa. What the hell? She's back again. Can't even see where she is. That'll do.
Your curse is over, Siren.
Whew.
Rest with Hinekora, mother of the dead. I cannot carry this.
I cannot carry that amulet. Got far too much stuff already. Yellow, yellow. Not bothered. The greater life flask. I think. What have we got in the life flask already? Greater mana, ample medium. Oh, blimey, yeah, I could do with that. Hang on. Let's dump something larger. Let's see, that's a green, and that's a green. So I don't want to dump those. Greater. Oh, I've got a greater life already. Oh. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm now highly confused. How did I manage to pick that up and then not? So that's a greater life flask. And that's a greater life flask. That's a medium. I don't know what's happened there. Me being stupid, no doubt, but... Greater mana flask is fine. Oh, that's a blue greater life flask though.
I cannot carry this.
Right. Yeah, I can use that. Okay. Jesus, got there in the end. Right, well... Southern Forest it is. Damp Diary.
Duresso gave me the gem, kissed me, promised that he would be by my side forever. I sang for him. I sang for Oriath with his gem at my throat. Khaleesi's gem. Khaleesi's voice. I sang in her echo, performing arias that had once made the Empire weep. I listened to Khaleesi's lullabies in my dreams. I gave myself to her music, mind and body. Duresso left me for San with a promise to free me from Khaleesi. I begged him not to go, tried to show him the wonder of my transformation, the beautiful daughters he would soon meet. He couldn't see.
Right. I mean... There's a little part of me that is feeling like we've only half done this area, really. I mean, that other section. There's so much of it we've not actually been down. I do hate leaving a lot of XP behind, people. Must be said. You know, I've got to be careful here. I've no actual health. Looks like it might be quite a narrow area anyway. Yeah, I think we're alright. Let's just go to the Southern Forest. Is there anything in this we're actually going to keep? I mean, the boots were a thought, but the problem is they've not got the sockets for the items. The boots we've got are blue. Armour of 38. Yeah. I think we'll dive back. Mind you, that was just daft, wasn't it? Going to the next area, I've probably got a waypoint anyway. But anyway, not overly sure you can come straight back into the lair. That's the problem. Quite a few necklaces and stuff. Cold resistance. That would have helped. Ah, blue support. That might come in handy just now, actually. Yeah, nah. I think we'll wait for a better pair, maybe. Oh, increased movement speed. Are you joking? That's what I was after. God damn it. I'm going to take those back, and in the next part we're going to try and reforge those. Everything else can get sold, I think. Actually, those gauntlets are bloody awesome compared to what we're wearing. Get those on. Oh no, they're not. Hang on, wait. Well, they are. But I need the two sockets again, yeah. Right, so we need to hang on to the boots and the gloves. Just get rid of everything else for now.
I thought you were a fool for seeking out Merveil. A fool in love with death. Now, I don't know. Still, you've delivered this coast from the terrors that long held sway here. We may now find some respite, and that's more than any of us could have hoped for. But please, consider this. What have you become when even nightmares fear you?
Pretty awesome, I think the answer to that question is. Infernal Blow. Attacks with your weapon applying a charge debuff to enemies hit by your strike. Static Strike. Attack with a melee weapon gaining a buff if you hit an enemy. While you have this buff, you'll frequently hit a number of nearby enemies with beams, dealing attack damage. Nice. Sweep. Swings a two-handed melee weapon in a circle, knocking back monsters around the character. Oh yeah, I think I'll have a bit of that action. Slams the ground with a mace or scepter or axe or staff. Wave of broken ground. Ugh. When used at range, throws a chain, pulling you to the enemy. Oh, nice. Ah, what? I think I want the sweeping one first.
Quite the lady killer, aren't you? That singing squid didn't stand a chance. Knew it from the first time I saw those sharp peepers of yours. Pirates notwithstanding, I thank you on behalf of all the fallen brethren of the waves. Now that the final cadence has been played, no one need remember.
Lovely.
Yes?
Hang on to a ring there. What's that for?
Hello.
Another bloody vase. Right, we'll get cracking with those gems in the next part. Oh, God's sake, Steve, we left another... Right, let's get to the forest and then we'll do all that in the next bit. Cavern of anger, who to say? Might as well take a few little bits of blue. Whoa, ample medium flask, yeah. I'll have to have a look at that. Nah, nice.
All life is twisted in Rayclast.
Right, well, it's a perfect place to start things off, isn't it? So, we'll teleport back. Think we may find a new home base in this here place, maybe. But we'll be able to teleport back there anyway, so let's go back to Lion Eye's Watch. Right, good grief, people. We're on an hour and 3/4 just about. It's was a long sesh, wasn't it? I think these Path of Exile ones I will make longer than an hour by default, because there's just so much to do in each part. And I think the people that will be interested in these videos are probably more than happy to watch a longer episode anyway. So there you are. In the next part we'll try and respec those. Well, we'll certainly try and respec that so I can get some reds on it. Good set of boots, and I want that movement speed. Makes a big difference, that 10% movement speed. So there you are, folks. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Path of Exile Delirium on the Xbox One X, and I shall catch you next time, folks. Take it easy. Bye.